Rock and Roll Foundation.
He said it's walk and roll.
Walk and roll.
Walk and roll.
Walk and roll.
And Chelsea has a wonderful story. I'm just going to let her present that to you. And this is her dad, John. And we're very, very, very thrilled that you're here and that you're part of this fundraiser. And that they are kind enough to redirect the funds that were going to go to them, to the hurricane victims. So I think they get extra special credit on charity. So go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. And you know, it's really a pleasure to be here. And I want to thank Kiki and Michael, wherever Michael is, Michael Martin, haven't seen him yet, and Anthony for having it here. You know, I got a phone call, real quick, I got a phone call from Michael last week, and he was talking about this event. He says, you know, I don't know how you feel about this, hope you're open-minded, but what about giving the proceeds, the third proceeds to the survivors back east? And it was a no-brainer, because I realized right then and there what happened here after Chelsea's accident, how the community came together and just huddled around and helped us out tremendously. So I want to thank you guys for that, and thank you for being here and supporting the survivors back east. And with that, I'll turn it over to Chelsea. You ready?
Hi, everybody. Well, I have to say I'm really excited to be here. We're really, this is an awesome concert, and we're really happy to donate to them because, I mean, it's just a tragedy what happened, and we definitely know what tragedies are. And so I am Chelsie Hill. I am a co-founder and vice president of Walk and Roll Foundation. My dad is the other co-founder. So I made a slideshow for you guys to kind of show the growth of Walk and Roll, and I have my little note cards. So the first slide is how did this start? So we all know that tragedies happen in life, and sadly I was involved in a drunk driving accident 2 years ago, not knowing where my life was going to go. To make a long 2 years quick, I learned that I could start a nonprofit, and I had no idea what that was. My dad goes, well, maybe you can start a nonprofit, and I'm like, huh, what's that? And shortly after, we started the Walk and Roll Foundation. I then ended up speaking at many high schools very shortly after my accident. I grew to have a really strong passion for spreading the awareness of not only what happened to me, but also how easy it is for your life to change. And I had that happen to me at a very young age, and it changed my life, but you know, anything can happen. And we then, next slide, Rally for Reality. We developed this program to go around to high schools and events and not only show what can happen, but also inspire people to keep pursuing their dreams. So my dream was to become a professional dancer. Well, I learned that even though I'm in this wheelchair, I can still dance and I can still pursue my dreams no matter what. So we put this program together, and it's like the only one I know of that shows real life stories and tragedies, but also an inspiration. And we don't want people, I can speak on behalf of people who've been injured, to feel bad for us. We want people to think, wow, okay, she got hurt, but look, you can still move on in life. The next thing was Team Hot Wheels. So we got some Hot Wheels now. But this is a wheelchair dance team, and it's the only one that I'm aware of that has 7 wheelchair dancers on one team. And we literally threw, like my dad can vouch for us, we threw this together in like 2 days. And we got 7 girls, we have Team Hot Wheels, we have like 10 events in the next 6 months to be flown around the US, and these girls are amazing. They're my inspiration. They have gone through exactly what I've gone through, different stories, different tragedies, and we all have different goals, but we have one similar goal, and that is to dance. And that's what we do, is we dance and we inspire, we share our stories, and it's so awesome. So that is our inspiration part of Walk and Roll. We then, the dance boot camp, we had this week of all these girls coming together, and we learned 2 routines. We had Ali Stroker from the Glee Project singing, and we then, if you want to go to the next slide, we had our Dance for Life event, which was in Salinas in October, and it was just awesome. We are going to do it annually, so hopefully you guys can all come. The media, I'm very lucky, and I'm very thankful to be a part of the Sundance Channel's reality docu-series called Push Girls, and that's showing like 5 girls who have gone through different things, and it's on a TV, and I feel so thankful to be able to share my story not only in a local community but also on a national level, and that's where my heart is now, and I'm just so thankful to have that. I also was in 17 magazine, and I've gotten so many comments from students just saying, "Are you that girl in 17 magazine?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Wow, like that was an amazing story." And I'm just like, "Don't forget it, like don't forget that story." And I'm so thankful for what has the journey that I'm on, and the people I've met, and just the opportunities that have opened up. Last but not least, 9 months after my accident, I went to a physical therapy place called Project Walk. I learned that I could still do things on my own. About a month and a half after I got done at Project Walk, I realized that I could crawl on my own, on my hands and knees. And I was just that month and a half being there, seeing people who were paralyzed from the neck down, from the nose down, not having anything, actually moving things that doctors said they weren't going to be able to move. They were doing the impossible. And I just felt so thankful to be a part of this. And on behalf of Walk and Roll, we want to be able to open a facility, a Project Walk facility here on the Montage Peninsula for Northern California, people who have spinal cord injuries, because I've learned that there's nothing in this area for this type of injury. And we have a lot of people living with a spinal cord injury, any sort of level, here in California. I think it's like 57 or 54% of California. It's like 1,147 people in California that are living with this. We can go through the other slides. There's a few words on there and stuff, but I just want to say thank you to Kiki and Michael. You guys